Breastfeeding is considered as the first step in the promotion of health and well-being of infants. The World Health Organization recommends breastfeeding babies for at least 2 years, with the first 6 months being no other foods or drinks than breast milk. A study in Perth, Western Australia showed that 83% of breastfeeding women stated that they had experienced breastfeed-related problems while in hospital. 29% of breastfeeding mothers were experiencing problems 2 weeks after leaving the hospital. The most common complaint was insufficient milk supply. In this post, I'm gonna mention some common breastfeeding problems and easy ways to solve them. Number 1. Pain. It is common to feel uncomfortable during the first week of breastfeeding, but if it continues for more than 2 weeks, you should be aware. The whole areola not getting into the baby's mouth is the most common problem. The baby's latch and breastfeeding position are also important. You should consult with a doctor if the pain continues. Number 2. Breast engorgement. After 3 to 4 days of breastfeeding, your breast starts to produce more milk, known as breast milk, coming in. When this occurs, your breast will become full and firm. This is easily passed by breastfeeding your baby more frequently or expressing your breast milk. But in worst case, it may lead to breast engorgement, where your breast becomes rock hard and painful. If breast engorgement occurs for more than 48 hours, you should consult with a doctor, as it may lead to mastitis later. The best solution during the first 24 hours is to breastfeed more frequently or express your breast milk if it becomes full and firm. Number 3. Low milk supply. Within the first few days after breastfeeding, you may experience low milk supply. Some mothers worry that it will not be enough for their baby, but it should not be a major concern since the baby's stomach is small. If you can feed whenever the baby is hungry, that is enough. You should start to worry only when the baby is not fed enough or losing weight. You should consult with a doctor or lactation expert by then. The best solution is to feed the baby whenever the baby wants milk. This is the time when your breasts adjust their new job, breastfeeding, so more demand from the baby will increase milk production. Number 4. High milk supply. While most mothers complain of low milk supply, it is completely opposite for some mothers. They have high milk supply, and in some cases, the flow is rapid and it becomes difficult for the baby to feed properly. The best solution is to feed the same breast successively, so the opposite breast will start to produce less milk. You can also feed with laid-back breastfeeding position so that your baby can control the flow of the breast milk. You can also express a little milk at the start of each feed to reduce the force of your letdown. Number 5. Leaky breast. Leaky breast is common in the first few weeks of breastfeeding. It can occur while breastfeeding with other breasts or when there is something that stimulates your letdown reflex unexpectedly. You can use nursing pads or breast gels in this case. Breast gel can be used if you want to collect your precious breast milk for further use. You can use breast pads if you wish. They are made of soft cloth to absorb leaking milk. They are cheaper, but you cannot store your breast milk. Number 6. Blocked duct. Sometimes milk duct clog or block. Most of the time it unlocks itself, so you did not realize it. But in some cases it may persist and may even lead to mastitis. Mastitis shows symptoms such as pain around the nipple and breast, low-grade fever, and warm over the breast. When it occurs, you should tell your doctor about your symptoms, as antibiotics may be required. Number 7. Cracked nipple. This is most likely latching problem. Be sure to check whether the latching position is correct or not. You can use nipple cream too. You can also solve this problem by moistening the nipple with breast milk after nursing. But if the pain occurs for too long, you should consult with a doctor. Number 8. Thrush. It occurs when normal yeast-like organisms called Candida albicans overgrow in baby's mouth. When this occurs, you may experience pain, itchiness, and other irritation around your nipple or breast. If a baby's mouth is infected, it may be painful when the baby latches. You should always wash the baby's mouth, your nipple, areola, and breast before and after each feed to reduce the occurrence of this condition. Consultation with your doctor is recommended. You can also use antifungal cream. These are the most common breastfeeding problems mothers are facing throughout the world. I hope you find the solutions I provided helpful. What are the problems you are facing during breastfeeding? You can comment them below. Maybe I can help with your problem. You can also suggest breastfeeding tips for other moms. Thank you for watching the video until the end. If you want me to cover any other health-related topics, feel free to ask me in the comments below or directly through my email. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon because we will be uploading new health and fitness related videos weekly. Peace out.